Pretty sure. Hey there, folks. Just having a little disagreement with our neighbors.
They live next door.
It's just a saying, Harold.
Miss Tilly, are you doing okay?
Yeah, fine. Just waiting it out so we can get started.
I can't help but notice you don't seem very concerned. And you seem to be lacking in fresh holes punched through your body.
Yeah, bullets don't really ever hit me. I don't know.
Huh. Sounds like a nice perk to have. You could totally start shooting at any time, you know. Help out.
Oh, you guys seem to be doing a great job. Being a guest and all, I wouldn't want to impose or anything. Harold, you got this.
Thanks, Miss Tilly.
Pop! There it is. Caps all around. Whew. Thanks for the assist there, Tilly.
I was morale support. Yay, team.
Well, I feel supported. Isn't it moral support?
Nope. Supporting your morale, not your morals.
A good support system is always underrated.
Hey, thanks for the input there, Socrates. And no, it's definitely moral support.
I think it's Socrates.
No, it's Socrates. Why else would they spell it like that? Who pronounces an E anyway? Hey everyone, this is Tilly Skylark. I'm assuming everyone within radio range knows who she is, since she co-hosts the only legitimate radio station out of Sacktown. But for any of you podunks out there in the Delta Fingers who only own a radio set crappy enough to tune to me, there you go. Let me guess, Tilly, you're here today to talk about the disappearances that have been happening on the Yellow Bypass and to see what I know.
Well, yeah. There have been 4 disappearances and...
Nope. Try again.
What? You mean there's more?
About 7, possibly 9. 2 of them are known caravan guards who have a habit of getting drunk at night and waking up about half a mile from wherever their camp was. Off duty, of course. Nice guys. Good families, kids. If they show back up, per usual, there'll be 7. But right now, unofficially, it's 9 by my count.
Usually we have the most accurate reports, straight from the Rangers.
Well, this time you don't. Rangers, officials in the NCR, you only tend to count who matters at the time. Taxpayers around tax time, voters around elections, and the rest of the time, whoever's convenient at that moment. I talk to the people. The common man. People out in the Delta Fingers, living off the river. People out in Cordova Drifts, scavenging and scrapping for a day's pay. People walking the Gold Thread trade route, up through Hangtown, braving raiders until they get to the sanctuary that is Judge Amos Pike's domain. These are the people you get the real story from. You and the untouchable ghoul compatriot of yours need to start talking to the everyman, not just the connected man. Get out of the paperwork, away from the upper echelon. Connect with the roots of the NCR, because if the roots die, so does the tree.
We talk to the people. We connect everyone in the northern NCR. Everyone. But we will try and make a point to reach out more to the regular folk of the greater Sacktown region. Everyone matters to us, Cav. We want the people to know they can count on us.
That's good enough for me. Let's see how the people respond. And speaking of books...
We weren't speaking about books.
Let me have my transition, Harold. You know what I read when I was out on the other side of town? I was meeting somebody at the archives of the River State Collegium, and I happened to be perusing the books. Apparently, pre-war, they had this thing called abundance mentality. They also had this thing called scarcity mentality, which is something we're all familiar with. Basically never having enough of anything, so you can see the value in everything, even things with no immediate value. But abundance mentality, do you know what that did? If something broke, they just threw it away. Can you believe that? Instead of fixing it, scrapping it for parts, they just put it in the trash. And speaking of abundance mindset, today's show is kind of going to revolve around what that created. About the,
Hey guys! Don't shoot! It's me!
Who the hell is that, Cav?
Expecting more quirky-ass company, Cav?
Hey, you're a part of that current quirky-ass company, right? And this here, he's someone I know. Well, kind of.
Y'all having some fun with the Raiders?
Hey, Charlie, what's going on?
Hey, folks! Name's Copper Coil Charlie. Friends call me Copper Coil. Well, more like Copper Coil. Like quick! Sounds cooler.
No, they don't. I call you Charlie. Your friends call you Charlie. Everybody calls you Charlie. You call yourself Copper Coil. No, Copper Coil here is my Kim-addled acquaintance. You're working out in Cordova Drift for a long time. Now you've been living out in the fingers for what, 15, 20 years? And please stop yelling everything right into the microphone, Charlie.
Yep, me and the good old Delta fingers go way on back.
What do you do out there, Charlie?
We know what he does, Harold. We know what he does, and we know what he does. Only two things come out of the fingers: Raiders and chems.
So dismissive. I'm more in the sum of my parts, little lady. I'm also a collector.
Of what exactly?
Old sounds, commercials, jingles, little musical advertisements from before the bombs. Found a whole crate of them buried in a busted radio relay tower down near the marsh pumps.
Wait, Charlie, you're telling me you dug up pre-war broadcast recordings out in the Delta Fingers?
Whole stack of them. Wax reels, holotapes. One of them was inside a lunchbox with a cartoon Atom on it. Still plays. Well, mostly. One of them screams halfway through, but I think that's part of the song.
That sounds very historically significant.
Or haunted. Probably haunted.
Hold on a minute. You're saying these are all pre-war advertisements? All of them?
Yes, sir. Songs about cereal. Songs about toothpaste. Songs about buying new refrigerators when your old refrigerator works just fine.
You're kidding. They sang about refrigerators?
Oh, yeah. Full orchestras. Background singers. Trumpets. Whole production. Just to convince people to buy another fridge.
You know, Charlie, that actually lines up with exactly what we were talking about. Before the war, they had this thing, abundance mentality. Things were everywhere. Food, machines, robots, clothes, radios, you name it.
So, instead of repairing things, they replace them.
Yup. Something breaks, throw it out. Buy a new one. Something scratches, dents, squeaks, stops singing the way you like. Straight to the trash heap.
That's kinda wild. Out here, if a spoon bends, you spend 2 hours bending it back.
And if you lose a spoon, you become very upset.
Damn right you do. But pre-war, they had so much stuff, they started selling dreams about stuff. Not the thing itself, the feeling of buying the thing.
Exactly! That's what the songs are. They're like little musical spells. Buy this! You deserve it! Life will sparkle if you purchase our sugar-coated breakfast pellets.
Sugar bombs?
Sugar bombs! Got one of those jingles too! Catchy as rad flu. Been stuck in my head for 3 weeks.
Well, that actually sounds like a mildly listenable show. Alright, people, well, here we go. Tonight's broadcast of NCR Frontier Radio is going to be something different. Different from the different we usually have here.
Are we doing a historical program, Kev?
Well, Harold, you could say that. Better than that variety show Cabaret Dumpster Fire last time around. Tonight, we're going to take a little trip back to the world before the bombs fell. Back to when the shelves were full, the lights never went out, and companies hired entire orchestras just to convince people to buy another brand of toothpaste.
Oh, this is going to be amazing. Or horrifying. Or both.
Probably both. So sit tight, folks. Grab whatever passes for a snack where you are, because thanks to our chemically enthusiastic guest here.
Copper Coil Charlie!
We've got a stack of genuine pre-war advertising jingles ready to spin. And as we play them, we're going to talk about the strange, shiny world that made them. A world overflowing with things, but maybe a little short on soul.
Yeah. Turns out, abundance doesn't always mean enough.
All right, let's dust off that first relic. Charlie, cue up that holotape you said was about our favorite breakfast cereal.
You're gonna love this one. This song will rot your teeth just listening to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the golden age of atomic optimism, here comes a little jingle for something we're all familiar with. Sugar bombs.
Wake up, sugar almond, rise and shine, oh up, up, oh up and sip. Pour a bowl of sugar bombs, atomic flavor in every crumb. Start your day the nuclear way, bright as the dawn of a brand new day. Sugar bombs, energy that never stops. Boom, boom, breakfast fun, taste explosion, second to none. Sugar bombs, explode your morning.
Well, folks, that was the Sugar Bombs breakfast jingle, and I gotta say, if a song that cheerful came blasting out of my radio every morning, I'd assume it was possessed.
Did you hear the choir? They had 4 grown adults singing about cereal.
I thought the trumpet section was very tasteful.
Harold, the lyrics were literally explode your morning with atomic flavor.
Yes, that does seem medically concerning.
That's what I'm talking about, though. They didn't just sell food. They sold the whole mood. Sunshine, happiness, perfect teeth.
Yeah, well, judging by the sugar content, I'd imagine those teeth didn't stay perfect very long.
I actually found a box once, still sealed.
Charlie, you know that's like eat it only if you're going to die otherwise food, right? You ate it, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
How old was it?
200 years.
You ate 200-year-old cereal.
Still crunchy.
When the world gets messy, clean it the atomic way. Grease and grime don't stand a chance. Watch that kitchen sparkle and dance. From workshop floor to cafe counter,
Abraxo makes the shining counter.
just one wipe and you will see the power of atomic chemistry. Abraxo, Abraxo, clean it bright and clean it so. Scrub away the dirt and worry, leave your home in shining glory.
The brightest shine you've ever seen. From factory steel to family stove, watch that sparkle start to glow. Future signs in every can.
The cleanest helper in the land.
Abraxo. Abraxo. Make that metal glow and glow.
Abraxo keeps tomorrow clean.
Remember, folks,
if it isn't sparkling, it isn't Abraxo.
All right, folks, that last one was Abraxo Cleaner. Apparently before the war, people needed a full orchestra just to remind them to clean their bathtubs.
Yeah, but the way that singer was belting it out, you'd think that bathtub was the most important moral duty of civilization.
Cleanliness has historically been associated with virtue.
Harold, they had a tap dancing chorus singing about soap powder.
That's the beauty of it. Everything was a spectacle. You didn't just buy soap. You bought the promise of sparkle.
You sound like you miss it.
I think people back then thought if everything looked shiny enough, maybe the world was okay.
Yeah, maybe.
But man, that jingle kicks!
Bright tomorrow starts today with a radiant crest.
morning sun upon the vanity, brush away the thread of cavity.
Science smiles for every family with a shining grin of prosperity.
Dentists
say it's simply the best. Every smile shines with radiant crest.
Radiant crest,
Radiant crest,
put your bright smile to the test.
atomic mint freshness, clean as can be. Goodbye cavity. Hello, prosperity. Prosperity. Your shining smile for all to see.
Now that was something. A 2-minute song about toothpaste.
Not just toothpaste, atomic mint freshness.
I forgot about the distinction.
The harmony was quite good, though.
Harold, they rhymed cavity with prosperity.
That is ambitious songwriting.
Ha! Yeah! See, that's what I love. Every product had a theme song. Imagine that today.
Yeah. Tonight's dinner, Mysterious Wasteland Squirrel, sponsored by Hope.
Honestly, I'd buy that record.
You know what's wild, though? They made millions of these things. Jingles, commercials, whole industries just to convince people they needed a slightly different brand of the same thing.
Millions?
Millions.
And now there's like 6 toothbrushes left in the whole wasteland.
And Harold owns 2 of them.
Dental hygiene is extremely important.
Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
When the day feels atomic hot, grab the drink that hits the spot. Red, white, blue, and bubbling bright. Nuka-Cola's pure delight. Nuka-Cola, sparkle and shine. Taste the future every time. From coast to coast, you'll hear them say, Nuka makes tomorrow today.
Ice, cold, victory, bold.
Alright, people, that last one was one of my personal favorites, Nuka-Cola. The drink that apparently made people sing in perfect harmony for no reason whatsoever.
That chorus was off the chart.
I quite enjoyed that one, actually.
Of course you did.
Nuka-Cola was everywhere, man. Billboards, signs, radio, songs.
Let me guess. You found one of those too.
I found 3.
You're telling me you drank 200-year-old soda too?
One of them was still fizzy.
You're gonna die.
Probably. But what a ride.
I admire your optimism.
Harold, my friend, optimism is 90% chemistry.
Mr. Handy sweeps the floor, opens every shiny door. Laundry done and dinner hot. General Atomics hits the spot. General Atomics lend a hand. The happiest home in on earth.
You know, the more of these we play, the more I realize something.
What?
These songs weren't really about the products. They were about how life was supposed to feel.
Happy. Orderly. Predictable.
Exactly. Buy the right cereal, drink the right soda, use the right soap, and somehow, life turns out to be perfect.
Turns out it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, but for 3 minutes at a time, it probably felt like it did. Hey, play the one about the vacuum cleaner. That one has the kazoo section.
A kazoo section?
Full kazoo section.
Oh, we are absolutely playing that.
Alright, folks, coming up next from the golden age of consumer optimism, a song about the miracle of indoor vacuum technology.
Human civilization truly achieved great things.
Dust on the floor. Not anymore. Wondersweet, clean it quick. Watch that dust disappear real slick. Kazoo, kazoo. The dust is through.
Wondersweet makes your house brand new.
Alright, people, that last one was for the Wonder Sweep Vacuum Spectacular. You know, I didn't think it was physically possible to cause that kind of pain just from sounds. But if reincarnation is possible, that song will still hurt me 300 years from now.
Caesar's Legion might be interested in that song.
The arrangement was surprisingly sophisticated.
This must be why you're my friend, Harold. You're easily impressed. They were singing about cleaning crumbs.
But what a performance! That kazoo section? That's art!
You said that like you've heard it before.
Oh, I have. Maybe 12 times today.
Charlie, how long have you been awake?
Since Tuesday.
That explains a lot.
Do you require rest, Mr. Charlie?
Sleep is a state of mind, Harold.
Hit the road, tomorrow waits. Atomic motors lead the way. Drive the future today.
That last jingle was for Atomic Motors Family Automobiles. Apparently every car came with chrome dreams and tomorrow's promise.
Did you hear the kids in the background yelling, "Road trip"?
No, Charlie. Those voices were actually in your head.
Imagine driving somewhere just for fun.
People traveled recreationally
Apparently, packed the whole family in the car and drove all the way across the country.
without a caravan escort.
Without a caravan escort.
Miles and miles of highway. Lights everywhere. Gas stations. Diners.
You getting nostalgic, Charlie?
Nope. Just remembering stuff I read on a billboard once.
You read a billboard.
It was a very informative billboard.
Shirts so bright they shine like snow. Sparkle side, laundry joy for everyone. Sparkle side makes white things whiter. Sparkle side. Sparkle side.
That was Sparkle Sud Laundry Soap. 30 whole seconds about shirts being whiter than clouds.
That singer hit a note so high, I think it scared Harold's Brahmin outside.
Poor Veronica. She startles kinda easy. She's awfully sensitive. I am beginning to understand something about the old world.
What's that, Harold?
They had so many products. They needed music just to remember which one to buy.
That might be the smartest thing you've said all night.
Sparkle suds, make your laundry sing.
Oh no.
Whiter than the clouds above.
Charlie, are you trying to sing? I seriously can't tell if you're just yelling. I mean, you're always yelling. Charlie, please stop singing.
It's in my head now, Cav. It's everywhere.
Freshness locked in frosty light. Morning milk stays cold all night. Cold star, keeper of the cold. Cold star, tomorrow's kitchen today.
Oh boy, alright. That was Cold Star Refrigerator Symphony. A full orchestra piece about keeping milk cold.
They had violins. Actual violins.
The cello solo was very moving.
Harold, you cannot be emotionally affected by a refrigerator commercial.
Cold milk is quite pleasant.
You know what's wild, though?
What's that, Charlie?
They had so many refrigerators. Some people had 2.
2 refrigerators.
And if one broke, they just bought another.
That is almost irresponsible.
Beauty shining soft and bright, atomic glow in gentle light. atomic beauty cream, radiant as a dream. Science brings beauty to life.
Alright, people, that last one was for Atomic Beauty Cream, a song about how glowing skin could improve your social prospects.
Did you hear that lyric? Atomic glow in gentle light.
That stuff promised radiant skin through science.
Which feels like a bad idea in hindsight.
What exactly was in the cream?
Probably the same stuff that glows in the dark now.
You know what's weird, though?
Everything you say is weird, Charlie.
All these songs, all this excitement, all this stuff, and the world still ended.
Yeah, turns out you can't sing your way out of bad decisions.
Well, maybe not. But tonight we can at least enjoy the music they left behind.
Play the toaster one! That one is a trumpet solo!
Oh, we are absolutely playing the toaster one.
Morning calls, the toast must rise. Golden glory before your eyes. Sunrise toaster, toast it right. Golden bread in morning light. Sunrise toaster starts your day.
Alright, people, that was the Sunrise Deluxe Toaster. I did not expect brass instruments to be involved in the act of heating bread.
That trumpet solo was aggressive. Like the bread personally insulted him.
I thought it conveyed the excitement of breakfast quite well. Lady at the end was kind of scary, though.
Harold, you're starting to sound like a marketing department.
You heard that note, though? That trumpet guy was fighting for his life!
Charlie, are you conducting right now?
I'm feeling the music!
Charlie, please stop conducting the invisible orchestra.
They respect a good conductor.
Capture laughter, capture light. Kodiak memories shining bright. Kodiak, keep your moments alive.
That last one was for Kodiak cameras. Apparently, every moment of life needed to be photographed.
Yeah. Birthday parties, road trips, family dinners.
Why would people photograph dinner?
Proof they were eating better than Harold.
My meals are nutritionally sufficient.
Pictures, though. They freeze a moment.
You ever see any old photos, Charlie?
Yeah, smiling families, big houses, clean streets. It's weird seeing ghosts that happy.
When the summer sun is high. Mr. Frosty Ice Cream Delight.
That was the Mr. Frosty Ice Cream Parade. I didn't know ice cream required a marching band. But it was short and to the point.
That was unsettling.
The rhythm was quite catchy, actually.
Harold, don't you dare start chanting.
Mr. Frosty, Ice Cream Delight.
Oh no.
And yes, everyone, this does constitute as singing for Harold. It's actually one of his better renditions.
Ice cream for everyone!
Charlie, sit down.
Imagine that, though. Cold, sweet cream. Just whenever you want it.
Yeah, that would definitely start a war now.
stars await. Rocket travel, celebrate your vacation is out of this way.
Wow, what a ride. That last one was an ad for commercial rocket travel. Did they have that?
They had a jingle about flying to the moon.
People could visit the moon?
Apparently. Or not. Maybe it was a metaphor, or an analogy, or a parody. I can never remember which is which.
Rockets, man! They had rockets!
Charlie, calm down.
This is Charlie Calm. That's what 5 years of jet'll do to you, kids.
Think about it, though. The same world that wrote a song about soap also built machines that left the planet.
Maybe built machines that left the planet. But yeah, it's funny what people can do when they're not busy surviving.
When the sun dips low and the cattle roam, crack a bottle that tastes like home. Sunset sarsaparilla, smooth and slow, the West's best friend wherever you go.
Well, everybody, that there was Sunset Sarsaparilla. A song so western, I suddenly have the urge to buy a harmonica.
That whistling, though. Whoever that guy was, he had lungs like a Brahmin bellows.
What the hell does that even mean?
It sounded peaceful. Like sitting on a porch somewhere, watching the sun go down.
Yeah, crack a bottle that tastes like home. Gotta admit, lyrics pretty good.
Oh man, that one's a classic!
Of course you know it.
Everybody knows it. The West's best friend wherever you go.
Charlie, that was aggressively wrong.
I'm improvising.
You're assaulting the concept of music.
If I may attempt it.
Hold on. Harold, how do you know that song?
It is extremely catchy.
That's the thing about these jingles. They were built to worm their way into your brain.
Marketing sorcery!
You saying soda companies invented mind control?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Charlie, you say that about everything.
And I'm occasionally right.
You collect some real interesting friends, Cav.
Yeah, well, you're part of that equation. And Charlie's less a friend and more a recurring event. Like rad storms.
Nature cannot be contained.
Oh no.
What?
Harold's got the jingle now.
It spreads!
Alright folks, before this turns into a full-blown whistling orchestra, let's roll on into the next new relic from the old world.
Pull up a chair, taste the night, starlight pie, warm and bright, slice of heaven, everybody.
That was the Starlight Diner Pie. Apparently people used to go out just to eat pie.
Pie as a recreational activity.
What kind of pie?
All kinds, Harold. I was reading about it. Apple, cherry, pumpkin.
Multiple pies.
Pie Society!
Charlie, please don't start a pie cult.
Too late.
BlamCo Mac and Cheesy treat. Golden goodness, fun to eat. Shelf life long and flavor bold. Tastes like love that won't grow old.
Folks, that was the BlamCo Mac and Cheese jingle, and I gotta be honest, I'm frightened. Anytime a group of children starts chanting about shelf life, I get a little nervous.
Right? What kid sings about food preservation technology?
The line, "tastes like love that won't grow old," was oddly poetic.
Harold, they were singing about powdered cheese with an indefinite shelf life.
And they sounded way too excited about it.
Oh, I remember that stuff. BlamCo Mac. Bright yellow noodles.
You remember it. Charlie, you're like 35.
Found a crate once. Still seals.
You ate it, didn't you?
3 boxes.
Was it still edible?
Harold, my friend. That stuff had a shelf life longer than some civilizations.
Honestly, that might still be edible now.
Yeah, that was the whole point. Back then they were real proud of how long food could sit on a shelf.
Why would someone want food to last that long?
Because they had so much of it, they needed to store it forever? Yeah, probably money. The answer is usually money.
BlamCo Mac and cheesy
Here
treats.
it comes.
Golden goodness, fun to eat.
Charlie, please stop summoning the macaroni children.
Tastes like love that won't grow old.
Harold, I see you. Don't you start too.
It's spreading again.
Alright, before this studio turns into a cheese-flavored cult meeting, let's move along to our next musical artifact from the old world.
Stir it fast, stir it slow. Happy home makes baking glow. Mix it right every time.
That last one was for a self-stirring kitchen mixer.
They made machines so people wouldn't have to stir soup.
Efficiency.
Harold, we stir soup with a stick.
It builds character.
That it does, Harold.
The old world was lazy.
Or maybe they just had enough time to invent cool stuff.
Yeah, maybe both.
The old world seemed very confident.
Yeah, like nothing could ever go wrong.
Turns out it could. But the music's still good.
Well, folks, that just about wraps up tonight's broadcast. A strange little tour through the soundtrack of the old world.
A world that had everything.
Except maybe perspective.
Yeah, it turns out abundance doesn't automatically make people wiser.
But it sure made some catchy songs.
That it did.
This has been NCR Frontier Radio, broadcasting just outside Sacktown. Stay safe out there. Keep your powder dry. And if you happen to find a 200-year-old cereal box in the wasteland,
Eat it!
don't eat it. Good night, everybody.